Hello, everyone. Good evening. Who all are alive here? Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the live book reading session, Mindful Pages Club. Those who are watching it recording, उनको मैं बता दूं कि हम लोग बुक रीड कर रहे हैं, not word by word, but taking the lessons from the book written by Louise Hay. The power is within you, and every day a new topic is there, which is directly related to our lives, and we are learning so many things from them, from those topics, from Louise Hay's learnings, Louise Hay's teachings as well. Why I said learning? Because it was a learning for her life as well. She went through a lot in her lives, and she learned her lessons, and she made it easy for all of us to just live your life थ्रू हर लेसन्स राइट एंड बोलते हैं ना कि जो दूसरे के उससे समझ ले तो उसे समझदार बोलते हैं, तो इट्स बेटर टू लर्न फ्रॉम समवन एल्सेस लाइफ, दोज हु हैव वेंट थ्रू सो मेनी थिंग्स, सो मेनी ups and downs in their life. So we are learning here, and absolutely by the end of this book we are going to change our lives if we implement whatever we are learning every day in our lives. Good evening, Rajat. Hey, Aditya. Hello, Sherlin. कैसे हैं आप सब? How are you all? How are you all? Please do let me know, how are you all? Great. Very good. Very good. Good. So, how was your day? How was your night? Were you able to do the journaling? Were you able to peep into your life, whom you have to forgive, how you have to live your life, how you have to release? Were you able to do that? Were you? Yes. Only Sherlyn said yes. She was able to journal. And what was your insights after journaling, Sherlyn? What were your insights? And it says it was a great learning. Forgiveness is the key to freedom. Were you able to release something from your past, release something from your mind, anything while journaling? Today, also, we are having a beautiful topic to learn. Beautiful topic. Who all are ready to learn? किसको याद है कि हम लोगों ने क्या पढ़ा था और क्या हम रेडी थे कि इसके लिए हमने आना है, हमारा नेक्स्ट टॉपिक क्या होने वाला है? सब मैंने बताया था, राइट? डू यू रिमेंबर? एवरीबॉडी? एनीबॉडी? प्लीज पार्टिसिपेट. Yes. Yes, Rajat. Yes, 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 you're right. Loving yourself. Today we are going to learn how to love our own self, right? What we have studied earlier, like in the session one, we have studied that you are the power in your own self. आप खुद एक power हो, and by only just changing your thoughts, you can change your future, change your life. And in the second lesson, in the second session, we have learned taking charge of your life. कैसे हम अपनी लाइफ का चार्ज लेते हैं. सेशन 3 में हमने सीखा कैसे हम प्रेजेंट मोमेंट के अंदर रह सकते हैं. हाउ कैन वी लिव इन द प्रेजेंट मोमेंट, लिव इन द नाउ, एंड दैट इज द ओनली मोमेंट वी कैन बी हैप्पी. right? If we are living in the past, dwelling in the past or the future, we can never be happy. So the power only lies in the now. The power only lies in the present moment, right? And after then we have a session on listening to our inner voice, where we talked about how our inner wisdom talk to us, and we get confused with the mind interpretation, right? And we can now differentiate between how our mind is playing the game and how our inner wisdom is talking to us. And now we are aware which voice we have to listen to, which voice is going to help us, right? Which voice is giving us peace, right? And in the last session we did forgiveness. That means if we free someone else, we are not freeing that person. We are, if we are not only forgiving that person, it's not for the other, it's only for our own self. If we are forgiving, we are freeing our own selves, right? Because we do have the burden of so many things: resentment, guilt, grudges of the past, situations, people, so many things, right? We also have learned from the life stories of Louise Hay herself, what she went through, what diseases she was going through, how she healed herself in just 6 months after forgiving, right? And today is the beautiful topic, what we call is loving yourself completely, how we can love yourself, right? So I'm just sharing my screen so that you also move alongside me, along with me. Please do let me know whether it is visible or not. Is my screen visible? Everybody, is my screen visible? Give me yes if it is. Thank you, Rajat. Thank you very much for letting me know that it is visible. So, today's session, session 6, loving yourself completely. Thank you, Sherlyn. So, loving yourself completely. And here in my slide, I do have recap session 1 to 5, what we did in session 1 to 5. I have earlier also talked about this. Session 1 is you are the power in your world. Number 2, taking charge of your life. Number 3, the power of the present moment. Number 4, listening to the inner voice. And number 5, forgiveness, the doorway to freedom, right? So, today it's about stepping into the energy of love. जब हम बात करते हैं सेल्फ लव की, सो मेनी आई डू हैव सो मेनी क्लाइंट्स और स्टूडेंट्स ऑफ माइंड, दोज हु इनिशियली व्हेन दे हर्ड अबाउट सेल्फ लव, they said self love is uh, like if we think about our own self, it doesn't mean that we are selfish. If we are having kids, we have to take care of them first. First we have to take care of them. If we have elderly parents in our home, first we have to take care of them. If we have husband, first we have to take care of him. First is everybody. But when it comes to our own self, it's always secondary. Yes or no? It's always secondary. अरे कर लेंगे यार, अपने लिए तो कर ही लेंगे, हो जाएगा. कितनी बार ऐसा होता है ना कि अपने पेन हो रहा है, बैक एक हो रहा है. विमेन में मोस्टली बैक एक की प्रॉब्लम रहती है, बिकॉज़ कहीं न कहीं सपोर्ट का हम लोग को लैक लगता है कि दैट वी डू नीड सपोर्ट फॉर आवर ओन सेल्फ. बट इफ व्हेन वी आर नॉट एबल टू सपोर्ट आवर ओन सेल्फ, हाउ कैन द अदर्स विल सपोर्ट अस, राइट? वी एक्सपेक्ट अदर्स टू सपोर्ट अस. दैट्स व्हाई वी डू हैव अ बैक प्रॉब्लम. सो या वी आर ओनली द लास्ट. इफ यू आर मेकिंग कुकिंग द फूड, जो बच जाता है वो अपने लिए रख लेते हैं, पहले बच्चों को दे दो, सबको दे दो, राइट? देन व्हेन इट कम्स टू कुकिंग, इवन कुकिंग, कमर में दर्द हो रहा है बट नो, आई हैव टू कुक. कोई बात नहीं, बनाना है. मैं नहीं करूँगी तो कौन करेगा, राइट? नो रेस्ट फॉर आवर ओन सेल्फ. बिकॉज़ हम रेस्ट लेंगे तो हम तो सेल्फिश हो जाएँगे ना, इफ वी टेक रेस्ट. नाउ आई एम द मदर, हाउ कैन आई रेस्ट? दिस इज़ माय रिस्पांसिबिलिटी, दिस इज़ माय ड्यूटी. बट माय डियर, बस तो चलानी है. यू हैव टू ड्राइव. व्हाई टू सिट एट द लास्ट एंड देन ड्राइव द बस? व्हाई नॉट टू सिट इन द फर्स्ट एंड ड्राइव द बस? घर तो चलाना है. Here, with the bus, I mean your house, your home, or your duties, where always we have kept ourselves at the back. Why not to be the driver of that bus? Why not to love yourself first? It is not selfishness. No, it is not arrogance if you think about yourself. It is like you are remembering yourself. You are just telling yourself that I am worthy. I'm enough and I matter in my life. If we are not going to respect ourselves, no one else is going to respect us. If we are going to eat the food at the last, no one is going to wait for us. No. If you choose to love yourself completely, write in the chat box. Today, before starting the topic, I really want you all to commit. Commit in the chat box that I choose to love myself completely. I choose to love myself completely. Commit to yourself. Commit to yourself. We learn about it, how to do it. What is self love? How Louise Hay has explained in her book from her own examples from her whole life, right? Write in the chat box right now. I choose to love myself completely. This is a commitment from you, from me, from everybody, those who are live here and even those who are watching the recording. Please write in the comment section. Comment it. I choose to love myself completely. This is your commitment to yourself that now I am the first. And if I am ready, if I am worthy, I can help others as well. If my glass is full, I can serve others as well. If my glass is empty, I cannot serve anything to them. No. So if you're choosing to love yourself, you are choosing to fill your glass first. And then you'll be able to pour someone else's glass as well with love. Right? Yes, Rajat. Janvi. Hi, Janvi. Yes, Sherlin. From my heart. I choose to love myself completely from my heart. Beautiful. Now I'm going ahead. Understanding true self love. What is true self love? Lewis says, loving yourself is the foundation of all healing. All healing. Whatever is going in your mind, whatever is going in your body, physically, mentally, emotionally, the foundation to heal everything is to love your own self, the base. इसको तो अपने अंदर बिठा लो. हील करना है ना, तो सबसे पहले खुद को प्यार करना शुरू करो. खुद को प्यार करो. But let's ask, what does self love really mean? क्या होता है self love? Self love means treating yourself. बहुत ध्यान से, if you want to take the screenshot of this, you can. Treating yourself with the same kindness you offer to others. You love others, you respect others, you are kind to others. But are you kind to yourself? If your body is screaming out loud with pain, then only you are able to listen to your body. If there is a little bit pain, you don't listen to your body. You keep on working and working and working. You don't listen to your body. Yes or no? But if someone else shows their pain to you, you become kind. You give them the first aid. You apply some ointment with love. And what about you? So, what self love means is treating yourself with the same kindness you offer to others. Second, speaking to yourself gently instead of harshly. अपने आप से प्यार से बात करो. We should be aware whenever we are talking to our own self. During our whole life, 70% of the talk we do is with our own self. 70%, only 30% we talk to others. पता है आपको? खाली भी बैठे होते हैं तो हम अपने आप से बात कर रहे होते हैं. When we are alone, we are talking to our own self. Our mind is speaking something, something, something. And most of the times, that self talk is only negative. Most of the times. Because we are not aware. Because we are not aware. We always see our weaknesses instead of whatever strength we have, whatever good things we did. We always focus on what where we are lacking, what is bad in us. We are not focusing on what we have good, how we helped others. No, गलतियां जल्दी याद रहती हैं, है ना? देन सेल्फ लव मीन्स गलतियां तो हो गई, कुछ गलत हो गया, तो सेल्फ लव क्या करना है? फॉरगिविंग योरसेल्फ व्हेन यू फॉल शॉर्ट इंस्टेड ऑफ जजिंग। जज मत करो, यार मेरे से गलती हो गई, मैंने ऐसे क्यों कर दिया, मुझसे ऐसे नहीं होना चाहिए था। And we keep on repeating it in our mind. We judge ourselves. This is not self love. So, for self love, what we have to do, we have to stop judging our own self. We have to forgive ourselves first, like we did yesterday. Yesterday means the previous session day, right? And fourth, taking care of your needs, not as luxury, but as necessity. This is very important in especially in women. Especially in women. वैसे तो मेल्स में भी है कहीं ना कहीं, when we think about our own self, or we need any therapy, or we need any coaching or any consultation in our lives where we are stuck, our mind is confused. If we talk to any person in our family, they say, अरे यार क्या इतना सोचते रहते हो तुम? They don't understand what we are going through. Sometimes our near and dear ones doesn't even feel what we are feeling. Sometimes we need a person to talk to. There are so many consultants, there are so many therapists who can help us, there are so many life coaches who can help us. But to talk to them, to take the treatment from them, to take the coaching from them, we need to pay something. But जहाँ पे करने की बात आती है, लगता है नहीं यार, अपने ऊपर क्यों फालतू खर्चा करना? But we don't know that that was a necessity, right? That's not a luxury. We're not doing anything for the luxury. But at the same time, the same amount we can spend on our children's clothes, shoes, even male also. क्या करना है? एक चीज़ ध्यान में रखना, always remember, when you are unhealed, when you are unhealed, you have something self-doubt or anything from your inner child that is stuck inside you, you're not going to raise kids beautifully. You're not going to raise confident kids. You're not going to. What we are what we are making our kids to learn. By words, kid doesn't listen. They never learn by words. They learn by seeing you. If you are keeping yourself back, they will also keep them back. अरे मम्मी ऐसे करती थी, हमें भी ऐसे ही करना है. In India, ये तो है ही है. This is by default. मम्मी ने कभी कुछ नहीं बोला पापा के सामने. मम्मी ने कभी कुछ नहीं बोला. चुप करके बस खाना बनाया, काम किया, सब सुनी, सबकी सुनी, डाँट भी सुनी, सबकी सुनी और अपने आप को सबसे लास्ट में रखा. अपने लिए सबसे बाद में खाना बनाया, अपने लिए सबसे बाद में सोचा. इट्स ओके, मेरा तो हो जाएगा. And this is what unconsciously of a girl child carries everything from her mother. And this goes on and on and on. But this is the time when we are learning this self love. We have to protect our own self from this with a shield of self love. That we don't want to carry that burden ahead to our kids. No. It's good to love your family. Most of us love others deeply, our children, our parents, our partners. We love them deeply. We have seen others also loving deeply, right? But we forget that we deserve the same care. We too deserve the same care. Sherlyn says we always play on back foot for ourselves. Yes, Sherlyn. Why not to sit at the driver's seat and then ride, drive the bus of the family? But it says giving rituals more important than our own needs. You know, when we neglect our own heart, when we neglect our own feelings, we just subside it, we end up feeling empty from inside. We always expect others to fill that space. We don't love ourselves when we don't give time to our own self. We don't think to spend time with our own self, we think like we feel guilty of giving time to our own self. नहीं यार, ये टाइम तो मेरे को बच्चों को देना है, ये टाइम तो मुझे किचन में देना है, ये टाइम तो मुझे मेरे पार्टनर को देना है, ये टाइम तो मुझे मेरे पेरेंट्स को देना है। मैं अकेले कैसे बैठ सकती हूँ? अपने लिए टाइम कैसे ले सकती हूँ? खुद को प्यार कैसे कर सकते हैं यार? We always expect others to fill that space then. And you know what? The bitter truth is, when you are not going to fill that space, no one else is there who can pour your mug, who can fill your space, what you're expecting them to, right? When you refuse to pour something in your mug, no one else is going to. They will also refuse. They will also refuse because you are refusing it. अभी भी अगर मैं सेल्फ लव की बात कर रही हूँ, अभी भी मैंने बहुत सारी बातें करी, बट इफ आई आस्क यू पीपल कि व्हेन यू हियर द वर्ड सेल्फ लव, व्हाट डू यू फील? डू यू फील अ सेंस ऑफ पीस or a guilt or confusion? What is self love? Should I do it or not? What type of feeling you feel? Be very honest. What type of feeling you have inside when we talk about self love? Is it a peaceful feeling? Is it a guilt? Or it is a confusion state of mind? I don't know. I don't know what to do, but I'm not doing the self love. What comes to your mind? Be honest. Confusion and peace, lastly. What about others? What feeling you feel? What would you have in your heart? How do you feel? Care? Thank you for sharing this. And this is truth. Sometimes, many a times we get confused with the self love. We misunderstand self love with selfishness, right? We misunderstood this word always. Always. Louis explains something so powerful. We were not born hating ourselves. We learned self criticism. हम जब पैदा हुए थे, हम खुद को नफ़रत नहीं करते थे. No, we don't hate ourselves when we were born. But as we grow up, we absorbed so many messages from our parents, from us, from the society, from colleagues, from seniors, from siblings. Like, you're not good enough. So many times we have heard this. अरे ये काम तुझसे नहीं होगा. You'll not be able to do this. Don't do it. You should be like your brother. Like in the previous book, also we have heard that youth was compared to his elder brother. Like many a times we have listened, "तो तुम्हारे अंदर तो ये कमी है. You don't act like your brother. You don't act like yours. Just look at them, learn from them." So many times we have heard this. वो तुमसे अच्छा है. He's so respectful. Look how you are behaving. And so many times even we have also, yes, compare. So here, अरे हाँ, sometimes we also even the male, especially here, they have heard so many times. Those who are male here can relate to it. Don't cry. अरे तू आदमी होके रो रहा है यार, लड़के होके रोते हो, don't cry. It is the job of the girls to cry. Why are you crying? Are you weak? Boys are strong. So when the boys, male, feels like crying, they judge themselves. Yeah, I am weak. Because they have always seen the label of weak with crying. Crying is never a weakness, no. Crying is never a weakness, but they were labeled to be weak when they cry. So they stopped crying. They tried to be strong because the definition of crying is equal to the definition of weak. They have heard that thing. Now, if they want to cry, they hate themselves. They do the self critics. Yes or no? So what happens is, since our childhood, when we listen these types of things, it becomes our inner voice. And now as adults, what we do is we keeps repeating them unconsciously because it has stored in our own minds. Unconsciously we repeat, अरे रो नहीं सकते हम, I'm not good enough, मैं तो अपने भाई की तरह नहीं हूँ, I'm not just like my sister. She's having beautiful handwriting, I'm not. She's good in studies, I'm not. I'm not good enough, I cannot do anything. My parents always compare me. My parents only love me when I'll be like my sister. Where it says crying is meant for girls only, hurt since childhood. This is very wrong statement. Emotions is equal for boys and girls. Even boys can cry. And crying is never the sign of weakness, it is the strength. When you release something, it gives you the strength. Yes or no? Unconsciously, many a times we say to ourselves, I am lazy, I'm stupid, I'm unworthy. And then we wonder why our life is so hard. Why my life is not going good? Why I have to wait for so many things? Because we ourselves affirm wrong things for our own self unconsciously because we have heard those things. Many a times we speak. And this is normal for us. This is normal for us. अरे हम तो normal बात ही तो कर रहे हैं. Why this is normal? Because unconsciously everything is stored. That's why loving our own self, we have not learned that. We have not learned that. We have learned to self criticize our own self, but we have not learned to love our own self. Louis says, you have been criticizing yourself for years and it hasn't worked. अभी तक तो कब से बुराई कर रहे हो ना अपनी, मैं ऐसा हूँ, मैं वैसा हूँ, मैं ये नहीं कर सकता, मैं स्टूपिड हूँ, मैं लेज़ी हूँ, मैं रो नहीं सकता, मैं अपने भाई जैसा नहीं हूँ, आई एम नॉट गुड इनफ. Now she said, it hasn't worked now. Your life is going like that only. You're not improving in your lives. You're not happy. Try approving of yourself and see what happens. Now just change your thoughts, change your words. Approve yourself of who you are right now. Approve yourself. The words are like water to the plants. The words are like water to the plants. I've heard a story somewhere that some people have researched for that, whether the words work miraculously or not. People have planted two. There were two groups. One group have planted one plant, and the others have also given one plant to grow. But they both were strictly said that one will only use the good words to the plant, talk good, that you are beautiful, I love you, um, uh, you are growing like miraculously. You have beautiful flowers, your leaves are beautiful, you smell well. And the other group were only said that you have to just criticize that plant. You're not good, you're ugly, you're full of thorns, I don't like you. And you know what happened? The plant who was listening the good words blossoms, and the other one dies. Words matters. Words become our thinking, thoughts, and that makes our lives. This was the first session we learned. Our thinking make our life. When we water a plant with love, it grows. When we feed it with poison, it dies. So we are same. So we are same, right? Our mind is the soil. Our mind is the soil. Whatever you plant, whatever you give, whatever you water to the soil, your life will grows like that. So your thoughts are the water. Whatever thoughts you are giving, whatever words you are thinking, think wisely. Promise me now that you will think wisely. Say, yes, I'll think wisely now. Say, yes, I'll think wisely now. Commit it here. Whenever a thought, a negative thought comes, mind is very bad, I would say bad enemy. Bad enemy. Why so? Because it plays a game. It never gives us even a second, even a second. Then why we scold our children when they don't listen, Sheldon? We should not actually, because we are only using the word that you're not listening to me. You are not listening to me. You are disrespecting me. What are the words we are feeding them? What are the words mostly? Just think about the whole day. What words are what words are we using to talk to them? Either they are the positive ones or not. Even if they are not listening to us, even if they are not listening to us. If we say again and again, that you are an obedient child, I love you, I know you respect me. Again and again repeat, I know you respect me, I love you, I love you. Exactly the way you are, I love you. The same thing they will listen once, twice, thrice, and a day will come and they'll directly listen to you. No, my mom is saying this, that I'm the obedient child. Yes, I'm the obedient child. His or her mind unconsciously will take that I am an obedient child. But we say, you don't respect me. Okay, no respect, no respect, disrespect, disrespect. The unconsciously they are taking those words. You don't listen to me. अच्छा, don't listen, don't listen, don't listen. बाकी चीजें तो हट जाती हैं, नेगेटिव चीजें बैठ जाती हैं. So just observe. And not only with others. Today we are learning how to talk to our own selves. Sometimes we go in guilt. Somebody is going through right now with parenting issues. But love yourself. It's okay. You are not a born parent. Still, we are a kid. And we also have our wounds since our childhood. We also have the limitations or criticizing habit to us since our childhood. Even being a mother, sometimes while sleeping, not sometimes, most of the times, other my other clients have also told me, other students have told me that I sleep with a guilt, that I'm not a good mother. I'm not able to take care of my kids. I try to do what I can, but I'm not able to still. If they are not listening to me, we blame ourselves. Yes or no? If we are working somewhere, if I talk about some other scenario, not the mothers, if we are working somewhere or we are applying for a job, we always blame our own self. मैंने ये अच्छा नहीं दिया होगा. अरे भाई, there may be other reasons also why not selected in an interview. Why to always blame yourself? Don't sleep in guilt. No. Don't blame yourself. Speak positively to your own self. Choose the words wisely. Choose the words wisely. I repeat, choose the words wisely. Wisely. Whenever the negative thought comes, say cancel, cancel, because universe is listening to it. Automatically, whenever you speak anything wrong, say cancel, cancel. When you start doing it, you become more aware of speaking the negative words. Sometimes we don't even recognize using wrong words or wrong affirmations for our own kids, for our own self, for our relationships. I'm not going to live with you, although I love, but I'm not going to live with you in a fight. We used to speak these statements, but never. This is a learning we have to take. Be aware, be 100% aware of what you are speaking to yourself, to others. This is very important. So here's a story time. I really want you to tell a story about Louise Hay only. When she, we all know that she was diagnosed with cancer. She had a lot in her time, in her life, in her childhood. So when she began her journey of self healing, at that moment, before that self healing, when she was diagnosed, she was in fear and guilt, full of resentment, full of grudges, full of hatred. So she realized that her body has been mirroring her beliefs, right? That cancer was something as a mirror of whatever is going on in herself. Every illness we have in our body is the mirror image of the hatredness we have towards anyone else, or towards our own self. It is only the reflection. So what she did, listen to it very carefully. You should start doing it every day from tonight. She began what she called the mirror work. Every morning she stood before a mirror and she directly looked into her eyes and said, I love you, Louis. I really, really, really love you. I love you, Louis. I really, really love you. Initially, when she started doing it, she couldn't say it without crying, because when she looks into her eyes, inside she was hurt. She didn't loved her. She was full of hatred. She cries a lot. It was not easy for her to say her to her own self that I love you. She mentioned it in her book. Because her inner child, that little girl inside who had been hurt, rejected, and unloved, now when she was talking to herself, she was not talking to herself, she was talking to her inner child, the little baby inside her. And that made her cried a lot. She said in her book, when we learn to truly love our own self, everything in our life works. इसको तो लिख लो आप चाहे. When we truly learn to love our own selves, एवरीथिंग इन आवर लाइफ वर्क, सब कुछ काम करता है, सब कुछ. अभी उन्होंने क्यों बोला, व्हाई शी सेड दिस? बिकॉज हर हेल्थ इम्प्रूव्ड, हर कॉन्फिडेंस ग्रू, हर relationships improved, right, became peaceful, and even we know that she began to teach millions of people, and financially she also improved. She healed so many people with love. Now we are also learning from her story, from her book. This is the power of self acceptance, my dear. This is the power of self acceptance. Because when you accept yourself, it transforms. um, Sherlyn says, I have heard somewhere about her words, life loves you, and when you love life, life loves you back. Yes, love yourself. Everything in life will work, as she says. She said, when you accept yourself fully, the power of self acceptance, it transforms not just how you feel, how life responds to you. Because everything you face in your life, everything surrounding you is the mirror image of what you are inside. When the feeling of inside changes, the response of the life also changes. If you feel good, life will respond good. Have you ever heard about this mirror work? Have you ever did this mirror work? Have you ever saw yourself in the mirror and appreciated yourself? Anyone? If yes, when? Have you ever seen in your eyes deeply, as you want someone else to see in your eyes? You want your partner to see in your eyes and say, I love you. Have you ever said to your own self? Sherlyn says, never. We want others to look in our eyes and feel our feelings, whatever my emotions are, how my heart is beating. I want other person to just listen to it. But when it comes to my own self, I don't want to hear my heartbeat. I don't even want to see in my eyes. This happens, right? I do it daily. But I started only when I learned 2 to 3 years back. And this has completely changed my view completely. I was not confident. Coming on the social media was not my cup of tea. And now I'm live. I don't liked my looks, but now I love myself. Even if someone say anything wrong to me, it's okay. I love myself. Good, Rajat. That's good. How many of you promise that tonight before sleeping you'll see yourself? Okay, we'll do that exercise now also. We'll do you want to practice it with me right now? Do you want to practice it with me right now? Say yes. Say yes. Do you want to practice it right now? You want to see yourself. Rajat says yes. What about others? Sure. There are five people live in this session, and only two to three persons are only talking. Well, what about the other ones? Other two are watching it passively. I'm sure watching it passively will not give you that much results that what you get when you actively participate here. All right, if you're ready to participate right now, if you're ready to practice it, mirror love exercise. Do you have mirror right now near you? Can you bring that handy mirror, or you can go in front of the mirror if you are holding the phones, or if you are not having mirror right now, you can just practice it with the mirror afterwards. But if you're not having the mirror, just close your eyes and visualize your reflection in front of you as if you are looking in the mirror with closing eyes. See yourself, you are standing in front of you. And those who have mirror, just bring it close. And whenever you are ready with it, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Phone camera I have right now. Go ahead with it, Rajat. What about others? Ready? I have mirror. Good. So, now with full concentration, just take a deep breath and look into the mirror. Those who have closed the eyes, look into the inner mirror, your heart. Look into your eyes directly, as if you are looking as a little child, a little baby of 5 years, or even small, 2 years. That baby is looking at you, fearful, confused, afraid. Just look into your eyes and say to that little kid, I love you. I'm always there with you. And now say to yourself, I'm learning to love and accept myself exactly the way I am. I'm learning to love and accept myself exactly the way I am. मैं जैसी हूँ बचपन से, since my childhood. I'm learning to love myself. Hug that child. Hug that child. Those who are looking into the mirror, just hug yourself. Cross shoulders, hug yourself with closed eyes. Feel the heartbeat of that little child. Now feeling comfort in your arms. Now again, take that mirror in front of you and say to yourself, even with my flaws, I'm worthy of love. I'm safe to shine and be seen. I am safe to shine and be seen. Say to yourself, I love you. Say your name. I love you, Shubha. I really love you. I'm there for you. I love you. Feel that feeling. If you're becoming emotional, it's okay. Tears rolling down, it's okay. Just release it. You are doing the best. You are doing the best what you can. Notice what arises inside you, the warmth, the love, tears, resistance. Notice what is coming inside you. It's all okay. You are healing yourself right now. And now, with a beautiful smile on your face, come back to the present moment. Keep your mirror aside and come here in the live session with me. How are you feeling right now? Write in one word. How do you feel? Resistance, love, peace, tears. That may be the resistance. Maybe you don't want to love yourself right now. Maybe you're not ready. It's completely okay. रेजिस्टेंस कभी खुद को ऐसे नहीं देखा मुस्कुराते हुए सच में देखा पर बाहर बाहर से delightful. We forget to love our own self and we expect others to do the same. Sherlyn says tears a lot. Your inner child needs love. Love yourself. And no one else is going to love you. I'm telling you, this is your life. How can we pour something to others' life what we are having lack of? How can we expect others to pour something in our glass, in our life? So let's moving further. This is the healing in the real time, right? So you're healing yourself. And before sleeping, also just try to repeat this. If you want to hear my voice, you can come back to the recording, come directly to this section. And if you can, if you want, you have so many things to talk to your inner child, just go ahead and speak to it. So, how self love changes everything. Lewis says, when we love ourselves, we handle stress and relationships differently. Our point of view changes, our way of dealing the things changes. We don't create problems, we create peace. You know, when you start loving yourself truly, what happens is you're not chasing the validation from the other people because now you have approved of yourself. I accept and love myself exactly the way I am. Now you don't want other person to validate you, whether they accept you or not, it's okay. And when you start respecting yourself, loving yourself, you attract relationships that mirror your respect. Other people will also respect you, will love you. And now, when you start loving yourself, you're not forcing life. Life is not forcing you. Now you trust your worth. You trust life. Self love doesn't make you selfish. No, it is not making you selfish, it is making you solid. It is making you solid. Whenever you are trying to please other people so that they love you, they appreciate you, what you are doing? You're not appreciating yourself. You were leaking your energy everywhere. Now you are storing your energy with your own self. And when your energy is with your own self, no one else can affect you. Right? So just answer in one word, or maybe you can answer to two to three answers you can say. Where in your life do you need to start showing love, whether it is your physical body or your emotions? You have to love yourself more, or you have to create boundaries with other people. Where do you want, where do you need right now? Not want, it is your need, right? Where do you need right now to show yourself more love, either to your body or emotions, or to set the boundaries with other people? Because we, till now, we are into deep people pleasing so that others may love us. And now when we are switching it to self love, we have to set the boundaries. So where do you need to start showing your love? Where? More love. Sometimes we don't listen to our body. You need to love your body. You need to love your emotions. Yes, Rajat says emotions. What about others? We'll practice affirmations after this, right? But I really need you to practice. And first, before practice, you need to be aware where actually you are lacking self love. You need to be aware. You need to accept that at this moment, I'm at this part of my life, I'm lacking self love. Shalin says, I have to set boundaries with others. Yes, we have to. And after setting boundaries, I'm not saying setting boundaries will make you disrespectful or you disrespect others, but respecting others, respect your own self as well. Right? So you can take a screenshot of these affirmations for self love, practice it every day. And once you practice it with me, sit back comfortably, spine straight, neck straight. Put your hands on your heart and repeat with me slowly. I am worthy of love and respect. I am worthy of love and respect. I forgive myself for the past. I forgive myself for the past. I am my best friend and supporter. I am my own best friend and supporter. I honor my body, mind, and soul. with kindness. I honor my body, mind, and soul with kindness. The more I love myself, the more life loves me. The more I love myself, the more life loves me. Now, with a beautiful smile on your face, breathe deeply. Feel the energy of these words sinking in and feel the love inside you. The heartbeat, feel the heartbeat of love inside you. How are you feeling right now? Confident, loving, happy, loved? How are you feeling right now? Care, care for your own self. Very good. Positive towards myself. Happy and care person. Yes, and that happy and careness should be for your own self. दूसरों के लिए तो हम होते ही हैं, अपने लिए भी, अपने लिए भी, right? So now the homework time to write the questions. You can take the screenshot of it. What you have to journal. And I'm only having one student in this live session who is regular in writing the journaling. If she's honest, double star. If she's honestly saying that, Challen's a sign of relief. Beautiful. And one student I'm talking about who says that I'm doing the journaling is Sherilyn. And if no, I know that she's honest, and that's good. And I want others also to journal and change your life. Implement whatever you are learning here. Journaling makes you aware of so many things, what's going on inside. That all comes through your heart on the paper, right? And that will release you. Journaling is an activity or an healing exercise, you know that. So today's question is, what do I love about myself today? Number 2, where am I too harsh or critical with myself? You have to ask yourself where I'm blaming myself, where I'm being critical, and what new way can I show myself love tomorrow? खुद को कैसे और प्यार कर सकते हैं हम? This is the homework and you have to journal it. Will you do it? The one who will do it, I'm telling you, will see the miraculous changes in their lives. Miraculous changes. So now, closing message. Louise said, when you love yourself, life loves you back. When you love yourself, life loves you back. So today, when you're going to bed, say to yourself that I'm worthy, I'm enough, I love myself, I'm perfect. Whatever positive words you can say to yourself, to your soul, to your inner child, go. And on Tuesday, we are coming with a new topic and the beautiful one, healing your body with love and mind. Healing your body with love and mind. आप प्यार से तो अपनी बॉडी को हील कर रहे हैं, माइंड से भी कर रहे हैं, राइट? दैट मीन्स एनएलपी में बोलते हैं, न्यूरो लिंग्विस्टिक प्रोग्रामिंग में बोलते हैं, माइंड एंड बॉडी आर वन. माइंड एंड बॉडी आर वन. एंड यस इट हैपेंस. हमारा माइंड जो जैसा भी काम करेगा, हमारी बॉडी उसको अपने आप लेगी, उसको बाहर से कुछ लेने की जरूरत नहीं है, राइट? Our emotions, our thoughts, mind kya hai? Our thoughts and emotions, right? Our emotions and thought affect your body, your physical body, right? And how love can heal, right? This we'll learn in our next session. How love can heal you without medicines. Love can heal you without medicines because your mind, your thoughts, your emotions affect your physical body. You have so many diseases because of your thoughts and emotions. And by changing the thoughts and emotions, you can heal yourself, heal your body, as Louise did. Thank you very much for being here, everybody. Thank you very much for being here. If you felt the lightness, if you felt some your own self, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And try to bring 3 more people tomorrow in the live session, or share it with others so that others can get the benefit out of it, and others can also start loving themselves and changing their lives. All right. Bye bye, everybody. Have a blessed night ahead. Good night. Bye bye.